I don't know if they heard us yelling, but they probably did.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
How's
well,
everyone doing?
yeah, go ahead.
We're hyped.
Yeah, we're super hyped, if you can tell.
You go intro us, Robin.
Okay, this is Trove. This is a live stream. It is Friday, and we're going to be showing you the new PvP mode that we have been promising to show for a while now.
Yeah, Bomber Royale. We announced it yesterday, and we're already showing it off today. And before anyone asks, it will be on PvP, or on PTS, excuse me, for people to check out. PTS is targeted for next week right now, so we're showing you how it works today, but you'll be able to get your hands on it and try it out for yourselves pretty quickly, actually. So
It's going to be cool.
Yeah, we've been playing it amongst the team quite a bit recently and having a lot of fun with it. So we're excited to show it off.
Pretty competitive.
And we should introduce we should introduce ourselves real quick.
Oh, we don't need to do that.
Oh,
Sure,
sorry.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I'm Colin, Colonizer. I was the designer for this mode.
Robin Luera, art lead on Trove.
James Karras, producer.
I'm Martin, and I did a lot of the programming on this mode.
Sweet. So
Awesome.
we're actually just going to go ahead and hop in the mode, try it out, and we'll talk about it while you guys are seeing the gameplay.
Okay.
So we can...
Before you go in, though, we should oh, you switched. Okay, we're good now. I don't know. I'm trying to coordinate. Oh, notice the frog there? That's one of our coworkers, and he's really good, and we always want to put him down.
Oh, you're just going to say...
That's Nathaniel, by the way.
I think I unset something. I'll just reset.
Reset. Colin's going handicap.
That work.
It says game sound is loud. We can turn that down just a little bit. You having trouble with your key bindings?
Yeah, I think I unset my interaction key. And reset keys doesn't work.
All right, do you want to switch us back to big
Yeah,
camera?
give me one
second.
Talk through this while Colin gets everything figured out. So one thing to call out is that we are running this on an internal server right now. So I do have to give a shout out. This is all people in the studio that are going to be playing with this right now, and they gave up their lunch on a barbecue day to come in and help.
There we go.
So we've got a ton of people.
All right.
All right, switch
All right,
it, switch
so
it.
we can switch back. We're good now.
Switch, quick.
All right, so
It's getting real.
It's getting real. So one of the first things you'll notice is you spawn in this glass cage above the map. This is while everyone joins the match. Once there's enough people in the match, this glass cage will start disintegrating. You fall down on the map, and that's when the battle starts.
Yeah, we're iterating a little bit on the start right now, but this is the general idea for it. So it's kind of you want to choose like which section of the map you go to, and everyone just kind of rolls out and goes through different starting areas. So all the you first start out with just two abilities, which is the rubber bomb and the climbing claw, and the rubber bomb only uses energy. It's the only thing that uses energy. And no one has energy to start, and it refills after a few seconds. So the beginning right now is just all about running around, collecting power-ups, and then starting to blow people up.
Yep. I think it's worth noting that you guys are seeing a relatively early build. We've been playing it internally quite a bit, but it will release with the summer release. So we're showing you guys an early version. Wow, that's rolling.
Seriously, Noah.
So you're seeing early version, so there's stuff that is subject to change. We're going to be listening to feedback based on what people play on PTS. So if you do happen to see a bug here or there, that's not unexpected, but it's in a pretty good place where we're all playing it right now.
Yeah, you'll see the primary ability, the mouse one, it's a rubber bomb that you get one bounce, and so it's kind of a skill shot actually, because you have to determine where it'll actually end up before it explodes.
Yeah, there's some sort of
someone got bombed there.
some pro tips, which is because it bounces once and then explodes on the next surface it touches, you want to aim for corners, because sometimes you can get it to hit one surface and then quickly hit another one to explode.
There's a lot of kind of nuance behind the bomb, but once you get the hang of it, you can get some pretty quick shots off.
I feel like we need some Eye of the Tiger playing right now.
So one thing that you'll notice is, like Colin mentioned, you start with 2 abilities, but there's all the power-ups throughout the map that you pick up that give you other abilities. So what Colin has right now is he's also gotten on his 1 key is sticky bombs. And so what the sticky bombs do is they stick to a surface, and then they explode after a couple seconds. And so they're a good way to be a little bit more precise in that you can throw it at a specific area and know it's going to stick to that area and then explode. You're also seeing that the map deteriorates over time.
Yeah.
So it just...
It's fine.
Oh, dangerous play.
Sometimes you run to the edge of the map that's disintegrating to get that 1 power up, and you're just like, your palms get sweaty.
The sticky bomb's really desirable, so it
Yeah,
can really be
I'll
worth
do
it.
anything for a sticky bomb.
when you kill another player or when you cube
Oh
them,
my God.
they drop their power-ups.
Mother load.
So you can pick up all their power-ups.
Give me all the stuff.
Thing down there.
Yeah, get those cooldowns as short as possible.
So the 2 ways to break the other players are essentially through damage. Everyone has a health bar, or to get them to fall off the map. And there's a lot of ways to get people to fall off the map because it's disintegrating, because it's exploding. You can even bomb your way down to the bottom of the map, just in the middle, and create a pit there. So.
Yeah, jump is limited to 2 in this mode, but we give you a couple different mobility methods. So there's the climbing claw that you have been seeing Colin use, and he hasn't picked it up yet. But there is another power up that helps with mobility, so it'll be exciting if we can get that one.
I'll also call out, just because I see Chad asking about it, is the class that you're playing doesn't matter for this mode. So you can go into it with any class, but it's not like he has the claw because he's a lancer or anything like that. No. All classes start with the same abilities, same gameplay. It's completely equal. You will earn XP in this mode, so you can't pick a class and go in and earn XP with them.
Yeah. Or just show off your style.
Exactly. Show off your style. You can look however you want. But gameplay-wise, it doesn't matter. They all are equal.
It's getting dangerous. You can
Those
see
high
the
angle
base.
bounces. It's a challenge.
So this is a situation where someone would normally throw a sticky bomb up here. Ooh.
Oh, and it's disintegrating below you, so...
I just saw the frog got Keatsy. Sorry, Keatsy! Oh, get him! Oh.
Wow, this is when the map
Jeez.
starts
Oh my
to
gosh.
get really dangerous toward
Yeah.
the end. It's large sections of it have collapsed at this point, and there's a lot of lava spreading, so it becomes really dangerous toward the end.
So he uses power up, which is that bomb jump, which shoots you high into the air.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh!
The frog won!
Oh, the
So
frog.
One thing to note
Good
too.
game, Nathaniel.
Yeah,
GG.
So one thing that's important to note is that you can, once you die, you get your rewards right away, and you can enter another match. So I saw someone in chat saying like, "Oh, these could take a long time." So if you are doing well and staying towards the end, then yeah, the match will take as long as it takes. But with this disintegration, it doesn't take too long. But if you die early on, make a mistake, fall off, or something like that, you can just hit play again and immediately get your rewards and go into the next match. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of the thought behind it was just to keep matches going quickly, get them started quickly. If you lose quickly, that's fine, because you just can hit play again and jump into the next one, and you'll still get rewards based on how you did.
And so one of the things that I saw Chad asking about was PTS. So PTS, the plan is for that to start next week. So we'll keep you posted
All
on
the
that.
good stuff.
And PTS will have both Bomber Royale and
Go underground.
we'll be talking about our big summer release. And I'll clarify this more after the match, but the big summer release isn't just Bomber Royale. Bomber Royale is a part of it, but there is a ton more, and we're going to get into that more next week. But Bomber Royale for today.
Yeah, Bomber Royale, we're super excited about it. That's why we wanted to show it off early. But it's not the biggest part of what we're doing for our summer release. There's a lot more to come.
And I think one thing that's worth noting is, we're listening to feedback on the existing PvP that's in Trove, and you'll see we've addressed a lot of the issues that have come up in the previous PvP. There's your class doesn't really matter. You come in with equal footing. We also, have designed it where the bombs, there's big AoE attacks. It's not about precise headshots or anything like that. It's about overall destruction and movement are really the keys to being successful in Bomber Royale.
And also some amount of just sneaky tactics, I think. Too.
Yeah,
it's a good mix of a lot of different skills, I think.
Because we've gone through, different strategies from people trying to camp, but camping doesn't work super well because the arena's destroying and you're not picking up pickups. So if you're being active and breaking the other players, then you're going to be picking up the power-ups they drop, which is a great way to get more power-ups.
Funny Saurus has held me down.
I saw some people asking if they can still make maps in their clubs. This was made by Smishi from Fossil Busters. This was made in their club. I don't think we'll probably be taking submissions quite as frequently as we had before. Correct?
Yeah, probably not. It'll probably be a smaller set of maps. Yeah. We haven't really figured that out yet, but definitely get user submissions still for good maps.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
we're pretty concerned with balance in this mode. But yeah, we'll check out some other maps.
The nice thing about the maps for this mode is they don't need to be symmetrical or anything like that. They can just be some cool looking map because it's free for all, so it doesn't really matter if there's no like team sides or anything like that.
There's actually a lot of good minigame maps we could probably pull too.
Yeah, I'll call out too that we're going to be playing on one map today, this map, but they'll be launching with multiple maps. It won't be just this one. There'll be a rotation of maps that you can play through. And they all sort of just have a bit of a different play style. This is the most flat map that we have, and I think the most straightforward ones. There's a couple with one with a little more verticality in it, and another one that's a surprise that players will see.
Yeah, and we've seen different strategies emerge on the different maps. There's the waterfall strategy, which hasn't worked out so well on this map because the lava falls are pretty dangerous. But you can try to escape a falling death by going up a falling a path of liquid.
Yeah, someone was asking in chat how many power-ups you can have. So you can get all the power-ups to fill up your ability bar. So there's improvements from bombs, improvements from flying plot, sticky bomb, and now the bomb jump that Colin just picked up, and the health power-up. Now each of the power-ups you can power up to level 4. So you can, and essentially what you're doing is reducing the cooldown on them when you power them up.
Yeah.
And you can only hold 1 health at a time. That's the other thing.
And people do drop a little bit of health when you blow them up too, so it's an instant 10,000.
Yep. And when you use the big health power up, it will slow you down your speed. So you can use it, but you become a little bit more of a target for people to hit.
There was a question if people can play this mode in their clubs. Right now, no. It's only
yeah, but one thing that's important to call out is that this will be a top-level menu item. So if you're interested in playing Bomber Royale, you can access it from the menu at any time. So
this is bad. No.
Oh!
You do drop trophies. Did you already mention that?
Oh yeah, trophies absolutely.
Oh gosh. Even I'm.
No. Second again.
Forever second place.
Doomed.
Bridesmaid.
The only bonus for picking a certain class in this mode is when you win, you can dance a certain way. Depends what kind of style you want to rub people's faces.
And what we'll do when PTS comes up is we'll have some times when we'll be asking people to. It'll be open all the time, but we'll ask people to come in and play with us, and we'll have devs playing, so you can collect some dev trophies on PTS. If you can beat us is the real question.
Oh. I think the market's flooded with my gravestone already. Honestly, I think I'm worth a boot. It's funny. Look at someone just noticed that.
So the check your refrigerator.
Yeah, it's not winner chicken
it might
dinner.
Change.
Yeah, it might change.
It might change. Yeah.
There's Blizz's Bowser outfit.
I like. Yeah, it's a little Mario Bowser.
Oh,
the bomb jump.
and you stole it.
I didn't talk about that power up too. There's a power up that replaces your rubber bombs with lava.
Oh yeah.
For like 3 throws?
Yeah, 3 throws. And
yeah, the lava, it's a temporary thing, but you can really deform the map while you have it, even with just a few throws.
The lava it places is permanent, however, even though the buff is temporary. So yeah, it'll just permanently change the map. I just really wanted to do with this mode. I just wanted to make like everything blow up, everything turn into lava, just lots of crazy terrain deformation, everything getting destroyed. Like with the collapse, with the outside parts of the map getting removed. It's like a riff on, you know, the common Battle Royale stuff, but just much more trophy.
Exactly. It really, I mean, every time you play it, it changes dramatically because the map is so different. The other thing that I think is really important to call out is, you know, we absolutely look at everyone's feedback and we see, you know, a lot of people concerned about what PvP means. I will say that one of the goals that we hit with this mode is people that usually aren't into PvP really like this mode. In fact, someone internally called it sort of like the Mario Kart version. Not because it plays like that, but just the idea that there's enough skill that competitive people get really amped up about it, but the skill gap is not super large, and it's so fun that we've had people that are like, I don't play PvP, but please let me get in the Bomber Royale playtest that we're doing internally. And that's why I want to get on PTS so quickly, is to have people experience it, because that really helps. As you get in play, it's fast, it doesn't take a lot of time, and we've had a ton of fun with it.
Got Nathaniel again.
I think sort of a credit to Trion's approach for it, which is we started this mode as a bit of an experiment, and when we realized pretty quickly that everyone was having a ton of fun, we made it into a bigger thing. And
Sticky bomb himself, or did
Yeah, and people have asked over time for PvP improvements, and we didn't want to do something small. So we wanted to go for something that's quite a bit different than the existing PvP experience.
Oh, they stole it.
Someone was asking about banners. They do not work in this mode.
You can equip them to look good.
Yeah, that's about it.
You're just going
I feel
don't know how much longer it will last.
You're okay.
You're being trolled. Oh, he died behind you.
Died.
Somebody got your back.
Get the help. No.
So here comes the snack talk.
I like that even the devs are talking in chat.
No, the greatest thing is usually when we test, it's like 4 o'clock on Fridays. The most quiet people are yelling across the office.
So someone, just a real quick thing. We are going to do some giveaways later, don't worry. And we're going to do some extra because we had some issues last week. But yep, we will be doing some giveaways later. I will jump into a couple quick questions since a lot of people are asking about rewards and mastery and all this stuff. So, we understand that there's a lot of people are very sensitive to PvP. So we will offer some rewards for Battle Royale, and we're still debating, if they'll be exclusive or how long they'll be exclusive or how that's going to work. The items right now do have mastery, but we're going to look at how people engage with the system. And we'll offer some other ways for players to get the rewards if it's not working out. It's something that we're definitely looking at. I think one thing that's important to call out is that some people don't like leaderboards, some people don't like various different things in the game, and PvP is one of the modes in the game. So there will be some rewards that will have some mastery on them, but we'll evaluate them and we'll definitely make other modes to get them if that's something you're strong feedback about.
And there are people who prefer PvP and would like to be able to get cool rewards from playing PvP. So yeah, the different modes in the game, they're not each for everybody, but this one's going to be, I think we're going to have a big player base that's excited about this one right off the bat.
Yep, and there's nothing that forces you to play it too. Nothing is gated behind PvP, and we don't push you into it for any reason.
Leave them be.
There's no challenges around it or anything like this.
Yeah.
Whoa! And
no.
So someone was asking, can we get battle boxes in this mode? So essentially what we'll be doing is we're looking into having a route that you can get the old battle boxes through the current scenario in this mode. Yes.
How about we roll for like 4 carpets while he's doing this match?
All right.
Yeah, get that ball rolling. The bomb rolling. The ball bouncing. The bomb bouncing.
There you go.
There we go. I really like that new jump.
One other thing too is the rewards will not be as difficult to get as the other two. Just calling that out.
Yeah, to get a good banner in a box takes forever.
Yeah. Someone says, them lava pits are no joke. That is the truth. Like,
sometimes the end is just like one platform surrounded by 6 different lava falls.
Yeah. Well, we do have the lava bomb, so you're just increasing it
Yeah,
as you go.
you'll probably notice that this map is pretty symmetrical, but you'll probably notice that the way the map
gosh.
looks by the end when there's just
I really need a
duel
sticky
of a couple
bomb.
people left, it really is different each time. The map collapses in sort of randomized areas, so the collapse that's automatic isn't the same, and then of course your bombs are destroying wherever you happen to be throwing them. So things will look quite a bit different depending how the map plays out.
Yeah, and that's a really good point, is that you can't just be like, oh, I know
That
it's
was
going to
great,
collapse
yeah.
over here, so I'm going to stay far away from that. It'll just collapse randomly. So.
Yeah, safe spaces are not an easy thing to find.
You pretty much get sticky bombs after 1 to 5 seconds after finding a safe spot.
I hide in the basement until about 5
Basement's
minutes
good.
in.
I never go in the basement, so it makes sense.
I'm always in the
Switch up my
corner.
game.
The basement feels claustrophobic when you have even just 2 people that have decided
Yeah,
that's a good
it's just
spot.
scary there because if bombs can make pits really quickly too.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, is you get down in the basement
gosh.
and you feel safe until 1 or 2 other people show up, and then you're like, oh, no.
Come on!
I'm fine.
I'm
Like, just
fine.
walking
I
up
got
it.
this. I got this.
Sneaky.
Are you fine?
Ah!
I was trying to knock that person off.
He's so calm about it. I'd probably be like freaking out by now.
I really need a sticky bomb.
Yeah. Oh, they both missed you with the stickies.
It's close though.
Don't bomb away so you can't
All
get
right,
out.
so our first set of giveaways for carpets,
Oh, yeah.
we'll read. So the first one is, hey you, _ in the bushes.
The next one is Morinaka.
And Keilachu91.
And young psychotic 18.
Oh no!
And those.
No!
No!
So this is the other way you die. Falling
This
to
is
your
how
death.
I
Knocked
frequently
off by
die.
a sticky
Six
bomb.
place
Congrats on the
again.
carpets.
Woo.
I had hook shot up. I could have tried a hook shot.
I saw earlier
I
a movie
panicked
which
there.
said it's a hard block life for us. So I had to call that out.
GG's, thanks.
GG's.
Dude, I'm happy. Look at chat spamming
Wow.
the GG's. That is some.
Thanks,
that's
guys.
some-
Are we not?
Feel
doing
better
that?
about
I
my
like
failure.
Oh man. This is what do you mean output? So someone says, I see them Bomber Royale tokens. Yes, you earn tokens for placing in the matches, and then you can use those tokens to go buy the rewards. And there'll be a variety of rewards that you can get. So we'll talk about them in more details later, just not today.
I believe that Colin can get a win here.
I believe it too.
Thanks, guys.
I believe it too.
As I almost jump into the lava.
Gotta stay close to the lava to keep the others away. It's your secret.
Trying to get this
And just
person.
because I see chat ask about it frequently, one of it will be on PTS for people to check out next week.
Sauce.
So keep your eye out for that late next week on PTS, and we will do some. It'll be open for anyone to play, and then we'll do some things where we have specific times that we'll be playing with devs, so that you know
I
there'll
took
be
a lot of damage.
full matches, and you can get our trophies on PTS. So.
The heal power-up's important for the way you play.
So confusing.
Bounce
It'll be
bombs
fun when we have the
over
other
there.
maps in rotation too, because it will be
Yeah,
a little more varied.
yeah. I believe we'll have all the maps in when it's in PTS.
Yeah.
Swing, swing.
They can add bushes for the campers, please. No, sir. That's the best part, is that there is you're never safe.
Campers get sticky bombs, not bushes.
Well, there's the
in this
tower
game.
and there's the basement campers. I'm saying that is a strat, but you kind of do dig yourself in a hole sometimes,
Quite literally.
quite literally.
That's the
Oh.
scariest part. Sometimes I'll be in like in the under section, and you're like, I'm safe, and then you hear the bombs exploding above you, and then
Yeah.
a sticky bomb will just flying through the ceiling, and you're like, oh no.
And it's a
That's
survival free-for-all mode, so
Yeah, there's
you
a
know,
lot of
there's a balance
strategies.
of aggressive play to try to get those power-ups to try to be strong in the later
We
game.
do give extra rewards for getting first.
People were asking if
blood.
the coins were tradable. I'm assuming they're not.
They're not true.
They're not, but the stuff you get from them probably will.
TJ136 is freaking out that we're not going to read questions. Don't worry, TJ. We got you covered. We got some questions, so we're going to do that after we do a little bit more of the gameplay. So Can you get injured by your own bombs? Oh yes. Yes, you absolutely can. In fact, I have died more than once from an errant bomb throw.
I mean, you can only blow up blocks. You can't actually damage yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can with the sticky bombs.
No.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, I'm a liar.
I may have been someone else's sticky bomb.
It could have been. I could have sworn it.
Sometimes that
apologize.
happens.
I'm wrong. Colin, you were supposed to win that.
Yeah,
one.
that was the
I
worst
know.
one by far. It was
Glad
way
you-
too much pressure.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Bomberman skins.
That'd be kind of fun.
That is kind of fun. We don't have this planned when I do that.
I totally want the bouncy bomb. You know.
I love how quickly these matches are starting up.
Yeah.
With the full match of 20 people, even
I have
though
a
we're
feeling
just
there's
using
more than
people,
20.
Inside the studio. Here.
So, Noah X4 says, will there be new stuff coming in summer, or is this the only thing? So no, the summer update, Bomber Royale comes out with the summer update. It is not the summer update though. I think that's really important. So we have a May update that's coming out soon in May that has some new events, some bug fixes, stuff like that. It's a smaller update. But then we have a big summer update. Bomber Royale will launch at the same time, but the big summer update has a ton of new stuff in it. Like a ton of new stuff. So no, it is not just Bomber Royale. It is, we're going to talk about it more next week. We're going to announce it and walk through it, but it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, so stay hyped because Bomber Royale, it's just the start. It's not actually the main portion.
I know, that's the crazy part.
Yeah. This is peanuts compared. Well, not peanuts because it's awesome, but as far as volume of content. Also on that note, make sure to follow us on Twitter at Trove Game because we're going to be slowly kind of unveiling all that new stuff that's going to be coming up.
Stormy's goal this summer update is going to be the bomb.
It is going to be.
Good.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be out of this world
I'm
too.
kind of scared of being down here.
Yeah, see that's
the basement.
This is the basement.
see, and now there's
Don't
a
act
hole
the
in the
same power.
basement.
Yeah.
Dear
I
Eliza,
wanna be
dear
there.
Eliza.
Oh, you got a full suite of
I
power-ups.
do.
I'm
But I
just
did
gonna,
last time and I lost terribly, so.
I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit because some people missed the answer to the question. But you cannot play this mode in clubs. You can, however, keep building the maps. We probably won't be pulling them quite as frequently as we did before. But please continue to keep being creative and keep posting on those threads. I don't know when they'll be
I'm gonna
checked,
try to
but
bomb jump him.
Yeah, it won't be quite so automatic. Taking maps that are created and turning them into something that's usable for this mode. It takes a little more on our side to make sure the collapse works out properly.
Oh,
And
there's
all
two low health people.
I know, I was which one to go for. They both went opposite directions.
Yeah, I think that one.
Ah!
this is not on PTS yet.
Not yet, next week.
Yes.
I really like the bomb jump. It's one of the more recent abilities that we decided
Mhm.
to add, and it can be really great for saving yourself from a fall, but at the same time, it's satisfying to knock people back with it.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't have their own bomb jump ready to save.
Yeah,
themselves
it
from
is
that
the
fall.
only kind of instant sort of AoE damagey
Poor
thing you
Keatsy.
can do. So it is useful for getting near someone and hitting them back with it, but also it has a pretty high opportunity cost of it's a really valuable escape survival thing.
I saw Nintendo Joe
Should've
was
bomb jumped.
asking if this
Yeah.
replaced
Healed.
the mini games. No, this is PvP. It is not an hourly challenge.
Yep, it will be available all the time.
All
We'll have a
the
top
time.
level menu item for it, so you can access it whenever you want.
I like how we have the little descriptions at the beginning there. That's new.
I missed this, but for some reason CDM135 says ATP, nice cellular energy. I like that. We got a biology reference going on here.
I have a feeling we're just going to be doing this instead of
Makes me
live,
think
which I'm okay with.
the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
So people that play PvP will notice too that you can move around and do stuff before the game starts
Mhm.
now, which is
Can you dance those? That's the question.
yes,
You can.
do whatever you want.
So someone was asking if there will be more bomb types. This is the selection of power-ups that we have right now is what we're looking to launch with. That doesn't mean we won't be listening to feedback, because it's the kind of thing where if players are really excited about this mode, we'll continue to support it and add new things there. So when people play it on PTS and when they play it on live, if they have ideas for power-ups and stuff, you should absolutely call those out. But we really wanted to make sure that we launched with a core set of abilities that felt really good, gave good gameplay, and so what you're seeing now will be the set of abilities.
That person just falling down.
Yeah, we tried some other abilities that you don't see here, and they were fun and had their uses, but I think this is the best overall loadout we came up with.
Yeah, and so a bunch of people are asking how this interacts with old PvP. Is it replacing old PvP? The answer is yes, it will replace old PvP, but you can still access old PvP via portals in the club worlds, and we'll have ways that you can get the rewards from the old PvP.
First not moving.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was...
Not fast enough.
How about we do, looks like we have 7 keypads. That's the chronomatic dance pad, so we'll roll for those while Colin continues to wreck.
Or get wrecked.
Or get wrecked. Gotta remember to blink.
There's a lot of wreckage.
Ah!
Yeah, and I
Trying to win, I can't blink. No time.
I mentioned this earlier, but when it is on
Game face.
PTS, I think one thing that's really important is people that, seriously, lots of people that are like, I don't play PvP, but I love this mode, so I just encourage people to give it a shot. Try it out, and I think you'll find it is quite enjoyable.
It plays much differently than the old style of PvP.
And we are, I believe you mentioned, but we're planning on giving experience and class experience, so you can level up characters through it too, and having adventure once per day kind of thing to get a large amount of experience.
I'll call out like Dark Moon, who you guys know from the stream, who's one of our devs, was at first for PvP was pretty nervous about it. But she hopped in, just walloped her first game, but then by the end of that session was like top 5, and was like, oh my god, this is great. So you'll be surprised, like, oh god, there's good skill plays, but there's enough chaos that anyone that plays their cards right can come out on top.
Getting this jump.
Someone just says explosions? Question mark. I guess the answer is yes.
The answer is an emphatic yes.
There's some power-ups there.
There's
a lot of lava there, too.
I know. It's beautiful. Death Valley.
You're good. Whoa, maybe not.
I'll knock him off.
Keep
Oh, I don't have enough.
There you go.
Too far. No style points.
No style points. Maybe
I really need help.
well.
My Trove platforming skills have gotten a lot better after playing this mode too.
So someone says in a trolley comment, do the devs ever play outside of the streams? I get the trolley comment. The answer is absolutely. We have a lot of people that play quite frequently.
Alright, this is bad.
Oh,
I got him.
oh.
You did it.
Get that sticky, get that
You
sticky.
did it, fam.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aggressive play can be rewarding. You saw he got
Oh,
a pretty significant heal from getting that kill.
Your inventory is full of trophies, I'm just going to call out, by the way. You're not even getting the trophies anymore.
But guess what? It's not mine.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
unfortunate.
You just bounce there for days.
So this is one thing, too, where the sticky bombs are the best anti-camper weapon, essentially. Because even if they're bouncing on those pads...
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Oh, no. Oh.
Fine, fine.
Low health too.
Dude, this is... Oh! You did it!
Yeah, we believed in you, Colin. We knew it could happen.
Thanks, guys.
One of these days.
With the most
The old
kills, too.
Mario jump there at
That
the
was a
end
solid
for
match.
style
Most
points.
bricks. Ooh. Well done. So someone said
Yeah, Lunar
Lancer
Lancer.
PvP OP. Just for anyone that's just joining, the
Clearly the
class does not
strongest.
matter. Everyone has the climbing claw. Everyone has the same abilities. So class is there for style points and for your looks, but that is it. So
And whichever class you're leveling up.
Yeah, if you want to level up a character, also useful.
So we've got our Chrono keypad winners.
Ooh.
I'll let you start. That's a fun one to say.
Ren is Jeebus.
Ren is.
Ren
Okay.
is Jeebus.
I read it differently.
No, I know.
And Pixel Daisies.
X Laney.
Strifey wifey.
G Chabala.
The Illusionati.
And Prologues _22.
Congrats, and that was for the Chrono keypads, dance pads. It's a mag writer that makes you dance.
Yep.
Yep.
So someone said something about the roll being untouchable. So the dodge is a good tool for sure.
Yeah.
But it does not.
People still die.
Yeah, you still get hit. You know, if you're right next to a sticky bomb, you're gonna take that damage. So.
Yeah,
It's a good tool, though.
I play Trove in adventure mode a lot, but the playing in this mode has really helped me appreciate how useful the dodge really is.
So there's some
Like,
fun
who is
things
doing that?
because of the rubber bombs, excuse me, having one bounce. You can get some really funny one-on-one play
Yeah.
where you're both like
It's a little silly.
trying to bounce it in the right way to hit each other. It's pretty funny.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, wow.
dun.
Do I want to try to get that now? Oh,
So Screamheart says some type of ELO or MMR system with the leaderboard. Not to start. If the mode is super popular, we could look into that. But as of right now, you just hop in a game, you play, you get your rewards. We don't worry about matchmaking or MMR or anything like that. There will be leaderboards for this mode that I think are matches won and kills? Question mark? I gotta look into that. We will have some leaderboards.
Yeah, I think we're hoping to have both matches won and kills on leaderboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still working on it, so we'll see how this turns out. But I believe that the plan is that the old PvP leaderboards will still exist, and
Yep.
people who work their way up those leaderboards of the all-time in PvP, you'll still get to be up there, and this will contribute to that as well.
Did you see him do his dodge roll after he got hit?
Who's that on the outskirts?
Moby.
Oh, Moby.
Ah, he missed!
Ah!
No! I thought he was going down.
Yeah, if you miss with the climbing claw, it doesn't have as much of a cooldown, so you can more quickly try to get into a better spot.
Yeah, so SMJ Rock says you guys should add a spectate system after you die. And I'll call this out. So we're looking into a spectate system. If it's something that players end up wanting, it's something that we have some work towards implementing. But the reason that we're not putting it in right now is it takes a little bit of polish. And what we found is because you can play again immediately after you die, that's what almost everyone does, is they just want to enter another match, So we won't launch with a spectate system, but if it's something you're really excited about, we'll be listening for feedback.
oh god.
So our plan originally was to go to live, but it looks like it's going to be Bomber Royale. It's live stream.
Yeah,
Full
so
on.
because I promised to answer questions, I'm going to hop in
Yeah.
and start answering some questions. Feel free to interrupt me at any point. But so there is a question from Chronozilla, some questions. Is there a fix for the squished text boxes in the works? And yes, definitely. We all play on live, so we definitely see it when they get squished and the text is hard to read. You can just go off it and come back on to read it, but it is a very annoying bug, and we're working on a fix for that. As what else is in the summer patch aside from Bomber Royale, a whole lot more, as we've mentioned. Watch next week, and we'll be talking about that. We'll have some formal announcements about the summer update coming. We've got Will upkeep of Bomber Royale game mode take away from PVM, or as some people call it, PvE dev time? I surely hope not, is what Chronozoa asked. And the answer is no. The mode was created with a fraction of our development team, and when you see what's coming in the summer update, that will be very evident.
Before you answer more, we should
Yeah.
turn the game sound down just a little bit so people can hear your
Oh,
answers.
thank you. Sorry about that. I will try to speak up as well.
Uh-oh. No.
No!
So Culinary Nom says, any plans, I'm reading in chat this time, for
No.
people
That was
dying fast
embarrassing.
just to get XP? And absolutely.
No.
So rewards and XP
We'll let Moby
you
in here.
can't just play the match. You actually get rewarded by doing stuff in the match. So you can't just AFK and get rewards or XP that way. FKY asks, will Starfire Dragon Fragments dropping be expanded to all Shadow Tower enemies? No current plans right now to change that distribution method. And then asks, are the new classes coming in the future not allowed to use the class coin unlock anymore? And so our intention is to actually move away from the class coin system, but I don't think that's really a surprise to most people. We're working on a way to fairly absorb the remaining class coins. We learned a lot from the Vanguardian release, so I don't have anything definite on that, but it's very important to us and we're working on it. So news will come in the future on that. Gregorian says, can Fireland's Elemental World Map get a rework? It's the only world map that does not showcase islands where dungeons can be found. This is a long-standing bug. It's been mentioned in previous live streams, and we intend to fix it, but it's not an immediate priority for us. Inner Calamity says, are there any plans to add more content that players can build custom arenas for? Specifically, will there ever be challenging PvE fights available in Club Worlds? The answer is honestly probably not. Our Club Worlds are really, really expensive when it comes to system resources, so that's something that we have to keep in mind when we make any changes going forward. And we're definitely working on reducing those resources, and after the summer release, we'll be putting a fair amount of effort into performance optimizations like that. Mr. Chaotic Mez says, will we get a new gem type, like say Earth? I think this one being being mainly focused on tanks and only serve purpose helping defense or tanking. So no spoilers on that yet, but new types of gems are a candidate to be a component of U10 release, U10 Plus release, which is targeted for later this year. And we'll talk more about that later.
And just to be clear, that's different from the summer expansion that we're going to be announcing more about soon.
Yes, and you'll see the summer expansion is basically the foundation for what U10 Plus will be built on top of. That may not mean a whole lot right now, but next week when we talk about it, you'll see what that means. So
I'm looking for my good sound effects for PvP.
Novas asks, when will there be more color variation in the blocks? So not color variation, but we have several new types of blocks that will be added with the summer update. So look out for those. Meloji asks, can some of the early Luxion items make a reappearance? And yes, they are on the cycle, so they'll be coming back at some point in the future.
Luxion always comes back.
Always comes back.
How about we we'll give away 4 Hyper Pinata EX mounts.
Ooh.
And if you don't know what those are, they're flying pinatas that have wings and shoot confetti balls.
Oh, man.
So they're pretty awesome.
Gotta beat that.
So we'll do 4 of those.
See, there was a good example of him using the
My
bounce
arch
it off
enemy.
one surface and quickly off another to explode it right away.
Yeah, you're really good at the corners.
Yeah, corner shots are
Corner shots.
essential. Oops.
Something you might have noticed, while using the heal power-up, it slows down your movement, so it's a little bit of a risk-reward.
Yeah.
Unless you grab the heal off a dead body, right?
Yeah, that one's instant.
Yeah.
But it's a little less.
So that's where the aggressive play pays off, so you don't have to use the slower heals.
Look, I like how you know exactly where to aim for the number of blocks that you're trying to
Yeah.
bounce that
I mean, it's definitely guesstimating, but
exact. Colin,
simple geometry.
the human calculator.
So yeah, everybody get in the chat so that we can give away some Hyperpin EX mounts.
So one thing too that I've seen people in chat say is like, oh, because the bounce blocks stay, you can just bounce on them. The sticky bomb is how you get people to do that. So you just saw there. It's the frog.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened
No!
there. That was close.
I like how he took time out to wave at you.
Yeah, it's a classy move.
Yeah, that frog's really trying to get on stream here.
Oh!
Wow, nice shots.
Now here's the question: what's going to end up disintegrating?
Oh, man.
I came over here. Dark Moon down.
This is like the battle of the century right here.
On again.
Oh god.
Ah!
Ah! No!
Oh!
Done for.
Wow.
Sorry. I had to do it.
Okay, I got 6 kills that game. Not bad.
Oh man.
Right?
And-
Adrenaline's going a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Intense.
One thing to call out too is that this will be available for everyone.
Stop.
So when it launches, anyone can hop in and play it, try it out. You can jump into it right away. It's a top level UI element. So you know, if it's something that you're just interested in trying out, or you haven't played Trove for a while, or you're been playing it for a long time, hop in, click the button, and play it. Super, super easy, and it's available to everyone. There's no requirements for entering it. So,
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about some of the super high power rating players just immediately destroying you. It's not that kind of a mode. It's more of an even playing field.
Yeah, there's no power gain whatsoever. outside of the mode.
Although you'll notice, I think, the players with the good outfits, they're the ones to watch out for.
So we have our 4 Hyperpin EX mount winners. Go ahead, James.
All right, Mr. Dr. Cheese.
I've gotten
McLaurin Sky.
no upgrades.
The James McCornett.
And Pharaoh 925.
Congrats. Those are for the Hyperpin EX mount.
That's a good one.
Yes, it is an awesome one.
Dude, there's like
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. That's the spot.
So I actually, this power up right here, which reduces the cooldown on your climbing claw, I think is one of the best power ups we have. And people don't necessarily go for it that much because it doesn't give you another bomb. But I think that cooldown reduction is huge. That's
it's life saving. Yeah.
one of my
Yeah.
most
They're pretty
targeted
big.
power ups.
If you fully max out the power up for it, it's all of them are at 40% their normal cooldown, so 60% cooldown reduction. It's 20% per pickup, so it's pretty substantial.
Seeing those rubber bombs incoming and trying to determine where is this going to land and explode can be really nerve-wracking.
So
it's a lot of
on
fun.
that cooldown you were saying, is
Yeah.
that does that only affect your next throw or usage, or is that for the rest of the match?
It's for the rest of the match.
Okay, so it's
It's
stacked.
permanent.
Yeah, you get to keep that, and then those power-ups will fall out of you if you die, so someone else can
Oh, yeah.
swoop in and
As you've noticed, when people die, sometimes a lot of power-ups drop out of them, so...
It's like a human pinata.
exactly.
people have been asking for more pinatas, so
We'll definitely
There's a
overdo
lot
the
of them.
pinatas next week to make up for this week, so make sure you guys tune in.
Yes.
And I'm making promises because I won't be here.
We'll do pinatas.
Lots of pinatas
We'll do pinatas.
and fan arts.
We got next week is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, so there's no fan art this week. We'll do some next week. I actually don't want to. We'll try to do it next week. We have some big stuff to talk about next week too, though. So, like,
This is not going well.
arguably even bigger than
Get
this,
out of here.
which is kind of crazy. But there you go. So someone keeps asking about creating batch sales or repeating last sales. Nope, sorry. If you missed out on the sale, you know we do sales from time to time, and sometimes we bring back old sales, but no promises on that. Just got to kind of watch out for those and get them when they're up.
I need health.
And we are actually running out on time.
What?
this has gone by so fast.
So yeah, Chris M says fan art in the stream. Fan art we will show next week.
We've got some good fan art lined up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
we just didn't have time for it today because we were too
I
excited
was too
about
busy playing this
Yeah.
game.
Trove Bomber Royale.
Games above all
Wow.
else.
But yeah, thank you all for the great fan art.
Yeah.
It is really
Yeah.
cool for us to see it, and we're gonna show it off to the stream soon.
So we'll let Colin win this, and then we'll probably call it. So I can go eat hot dogs. We're having a barbecue today. I need to go eat some barbecue.
I like how you
Alright.
said eat hot dogs.
Hot
though.
dogs. I really
Real
want a hot dog.
barbecue people get very offended by that.
Really? Oh, like
Like that's what you're looking forward to is the hot dog. All right,
I got
all you
one.
gotta do is take out Joe.
No! It's so
That's fine.
close.
That's fine.
I seriously didn't know that those don't hurt you until
Me
this
neither.
stream.
I probably would have survived a lot
All
longer
right.
had I
I
not been
knocked
running away
her
from
so
it.
much. No! Where'd you come from?
Oh, that's dangerous, bunny.
Oh no! Oh
No!
no! No!
All right, this is my spot.
You got it. Oh, you're good.
Oh, no.
You are so.
Oh, you are not good.
No!
Oh! Oh god!
No!
Oh! Congrats, Joe.
Oh, I like how Blizz and TR testers, they broke it.
Alright. So we should take off. Thanks
Okay.
for tuning in.
Yes, and
GGs.
real quick, because it kept getting asked,
Yep.
if you want to play it, next week, it'll be on PTS. We encourage everyone to hop in, try it out for yourselves. It is fun to watch, way more fun to play. So, definitely. Oh, wow, look at Bunnytron even said, witness me.
Witness.
Witness me! So, yeah, next week on PTS, you guys can actually check it out for yourselves.
I will definitely be on PTS playing. So. For sure.
Yeah, and if you have a bad
Listen,
match,
you guys
you
up.
just jump right in for the next one.
Yeah.
And it's so quick and
Yeah.
it's
Awesome.
It's tons of fun.
All right, cool. Thank you guys.
All right,
Thanks for
thanks,
tuning in.
everyone.
Bye everyone.
Tune in next week.